And this is my PyCharm. I hope you know what Python is and how Python works. If not, please go through the Python Essentials course, which is available for free in my website. All right, so I have created this folder 3am GenAI Continuum, and here I'll be creating a new Python file. And before using the tokenizer, we'll have to install a few libraries in the virtual environment where I am using this folder, right? So first I'll be installing PyTorch. Sorry, the name is not PyTorch, it is Torch actually. So I'll have to install Torch first, which is PyTorch. All right, so PyTorch has been implemented. Now let's install transformers. Both the installations are done, so I'll have to import the auto tokenizer here. And this is the sentence: 3am is the best place to gain data and AI knowledge. So I'll tokenize all the words in this sentence. So first I'll have to create the tokenizer, and this is the object. Let's use the tokenizer object itself. So I'll be using the auto tokenizer client, and there are different methods, and actually a lot of methods available, like register, from pre-trained, and there are a few other things also. So I'll be using this from pre-trained, and here I'll have to provide the name of the model. And there are different models available, and I'll have to get the model from Hugging Face. Now to use this, it cannot use this code inside of a network which does not have internet connectivity. So we need to have internet connectivity for this. And let's use the GPT-2 model. And let's see whether the GPT-2 model is there or not. So this is the GPT-2 model, right? So which is OpenAI community GPT-2. So let's use this, and the model would be downloaded automatically from Hugging Face. After this is done, let's just try to tokenize only a single word, right? So let's say, so this is the word that I want to tokenize, and let's print the token ID. Now, if I execute this model is getting downloaded. That's why it might take some time. So it says that you are sending unauthenticated request to Hugging Face Hub. Please set a Hugging Face token to enable high rate limits and faster downloads. Obviously, this is not something that you should do, right? I'm just showing you. Anyway, now you see, so it has created two token IDs. One is Gen, the other one is AI. So this is one way. There is one more way also to tokenize the word, right? So we have used this tokenizer, right? So let's use another way wherein we'll see both the tokens and the token IDs. This is the method that will use tokenizer dot tokenize, and let's type GenAI here. And now let's print the token IDs. I'll have to use the same tokenizer, and there's a method called convert to something, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, convert IDs to tokens. Sorry, convert tokens to IDs, because we have converted it to tokens and then I want to convert it to IDs, right? So let's pass the tokens and print the token like this and the token IDs. So this is what it is. What am I doing here? I am using this tokenize method and passing the value here, and I want to print the tokens that are created. And then I want to look at the token IDs. So let's execute this. And as you see, there are two tokens. One is Gen and the other one is AI. And these are the token IDs, right? Now let's tokenize this sentence. Now to do this, now instead of this word, I'll pass the entire sentence. And let's print both the tokens and token IDs. So what it is doing, I'm passing this entire sentence. It will create an array of tokens and token IDs. Now, if I execute this, I should be able to see the tokens and the corresponding token ID. So these are the tokens. So looks like the tokens are 3, then A, then AYA, then M. Then you see you have this G something. So it used the spaces here in between and a lot of other things. So this is the space actually. Then we have AI knowledge, etc., etc. And these are the token IDs. So this is how in the transformer architecture, all the input text, whatever we provide in the prompt, those input text are tokenized and then sent to the model.